All right. I think we're clear now. Welcome to the Disrespected Fathers podcast show. Um, I was trying to do a show yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, and the whole time, had the mic muted. I had the mic muted the whole show. So I did almost an hour show yesterday with uh, with the mic muted, and people looking at me like I'm crazy. It hit me up on my text like, "Show you did a where's the sound?" You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to take that video down and put this one up. So I've been away for a while, and I have good reason. I normally don't do this. I've been on my other show a little bit more, but I've been on, um, like I said, I've been on my other show, and I've been neglecting over here, which is, I think, to me, is the most important show of the podcast that I do have, and we're gonna get this one popping a little bit harder. You know what I mean? Because this is a message that we need to convey to our community, uh, and it may offend some of you as black members of the black community, but it has to be said. It really has to be said, and I I don't mind saying it coming from the avenue of life that I've came from. So, with that being said, we're gonna get started. Um, like I said, I'm an advocate for for fathers over here. I'm an advocate for good fathers that have been being disrespected by the mothers of the kids that they have, even they're not together anymore. And I am an advocate for common sense over here. And if you don't like common sense, you might as well scroll and change the channel. But we'll get started. Um, this right here is the main reason I do this. Is to spotlight terrible, terrible mamas, terrible women, and and show that the kids need to be with the father instead of the mother. I need to show y'all that the kids need to be with the father instead of the mother. Right on the screen, we have a woman by the name of LaQuandra Williams. I think she's out of Columbus, Ohio. She was she she killed her own son. She killed her own 21-year-old son. All because all because he didn't answer her when she wanted him to. He didn't answer her when she wanted him to. Mind you, this man is 21 years old. And here's how the situation started. And I'm gonna be playing some clips, and I'm gonna be playing some voice to let you get a feeling of what I'm talking about. He allegedly took her car, took it somewhere. There's nothing wrong with the car. He didn't take it nowhere he didn't need to be. He did not damage the car or anything. He just used the car to go somewhere with it. And when he didn't answer her as fast as she wanted him to and kept ignoring her, she took it upon herself to grab a knife and commence to try to stab at him. But they got that out of the way. Disarmed her. He disarmed her. Him and his sister disarmed her and took it from her. Now listen, listen. I don't understand why they only charged her with uh murder one time, because she should have 3 counts. She should have 3 counts of murder. So after he was uh she attempted to stab him, she went and got a coffee pot, a vase or something, and threw it at him. And threw it at him. Okay, you think at the end of it, this will be over. You think at the end of it, when they took the knife from her, this will be over. She went right to her car and went and got a gun and stabbed and shot and killed her son. She shot and killed her son. This is why I keep telling y'all kids that watch this show. This is why I keep telling y'all the best place is to be with your dad sometime. If you don't have a deadbeat dad and you did not get his end of the story, you all need to be asking your dad questions because this woman was unhinged and is used to controlling the narrative the whole time. I gonna probably play a little bit of the stuff that she was saying, and she still would not take accountability of the things that she done while her son lay there dying. These women are unhinged. They think this their behavior needs to be studied. Their behavior needs to be studied. And I don't want these women coming in my comments talking about, well, if we didn't have to be put in a man's position, we wouldn't have to try to be men. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that at damn all. Because you put yourself in those positions. If you wanted to smash and have a baby by somebody, you should have just and have a baby by somebody and not take care of the baby. Why don't you just give the baby to the guy and let his family take over? Give the kid to somebody else. You didn't want to be a mama in the first place. You just wanted to be you just wanted to be a lieutenant or a captain or a chief. To talk and discipline children the way you want to. Now, what else is strange about this? And this is said, hey, how you doing, Muhammad? What else is sad about this is the fact that the young fella served overseas. The young fella served overseas, and I'm gonna put his picture up here. I'm gonna put his picture up here because he served in the army. Look, fella, Jihad Hughes, who served in the army all the way from 18 to the age of 2021. I'm not sure of the his EOS date or whatever, but he served in the military. And guess who called? Guess who he called every day? And she would say, "Be careful, take care of yourself over there," only to come home and be killed by his mama. Only to be coming home to get killed by his mama. Please, y'all, hit the like button in here. Get the likes up in here, please, for me. Uh, yeah, but this kid was told by his mama to watch himself overseas and be careful overseas, only to come home and be killed by his mama. His mama's a loser. I don't care what none of y'all say. I'm gonna read y'all something. Uh, I'm gonna read y'all something. Matter of fact, hang on one second. We're gonna play some of the audio. We're gonna play some of the audio of what she was saying. We're gonna play some of the audio of what she was saying when she was in the interrogation room. Especially if she's always talking down on the father. You need to start taking notice. Hey, look, this is a little bit too much anger for somebody to have for somebody you ain't with no more. And why can't I see my dad? And after a while, you done planted this seed in these children's head to where they don't want to be, they don't want to be a part of their father's lives just because of a seed that y'all have planted in these children's head. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Give us 1 second. We're gonna load up some audio and let y'all listen to it. Yeah, I'd like to see some comments down here because we got another story to get to. We're running two shows today. We're gonna do two different shows today. Give us a second. We're loading up a little. Okay, let's listen to a little bit of what she had to say. See how she talking about he wasn't answering her? See what I'm talking about? She threw a glass at him because he wouldn't answer her. What do you expect for your car to go when this boy is has served this country, is disrespectful as it has been to people? This boy has served this country. What do you think he was going to take your car? I'm curious. Anybody in the comments know better? Let's listen on a little bit. Okay, stop right there. She is used to being a bully. I see that now. Mama is this woman is used to being a bully. She don't deserve to be called a mother. She's used to being a bully. Talking about he grabbed me up, and that's something he's never done before. You know why? Because you've been a bully your whole entire life, and you wanted to bully your son. This boy done joined and served in the military. Why does he have to be bullied down by you? You've done nothing. Let's go on. All right. So you hear her say, he's stronger than I am. He's way stronger than me. He's way stronger than me. Again, if you know this, if you know this, why are you running up on a man? I don't care if he was your son or not. Why are you running up on a man? Because you've been conditioned to do that and be a bully your whole life. Let's go on. Y'all gotta watch these mamas, man. They're too toxic.
child. I don't want nothing to happen to any of my kids. But investigators spoke to the children, and their stories are not adding up, so they confront her with what they know. So what happened inside when you guys were fighting? Did the girls get involved at all at any point? Yeah, they were they were telling him to stop. Stop. They were saying stop so she can stop. Stop so she can stop.
See how she lied? See how she lied? And this is what I keep telling y'all kids, especially you young ladies that watch my show. Y'all need to stop taking your mother's word for law in the gospel, especially when you know how she is and you agree with her just to appease her. Yeah, y'all need to stop doing that.
Investigators spoke to the children, and
Listen,
their stories are
listen
not
again.
adding up, so they confront her with what they know. So what happened inside when you guys were fighting? Did the girls get involved at all at any point? Yeah, they were they were telling him to stop. Stop. They were saying stop so she can stop. Stop so she can stop. But he wouldn't stop.
See how she lied? See how she lied? Stop. So when I first seen this story, I seen the the younger sister. I think her name is Maya. The younger sister go on and say, when the cops finally got there, I seen the younger sister say, "Hey, y'all need to go ahead and take her to jail. I don't care if she is my mama. I don't care if she is my mama. Take her to jail." And uh, man, let's go.
They said they were trying to take the knife away from you. Because he was, yeah, he's stronger than I am. I'm going to, even the grease, I threw the grease at him because he's on me.
See, I missed that part. She said she threw grease on him, but now she's saying that he was the aggressor when he was simply trying to get him off of her. And for those people that are not paying attention to it, he, bless his heart, bless his soul. You don't. We don't think your mother's gonna kill you when you're walking outside. You don't think that. You just think it's a bluff game. But this 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 is what I'm talking about.
I can't get. I mean, we're going off of what they're telling us. It's okay. And it sounded the way that they described things. Yeah, I'm aggressive. Yeah, and I mean, did you ever hit them? When they was like little, or even somebody last year, well, the year not last year, but the year before that, well, graduation time, maybe May. Yeah, I was always a very aggressive parent, so they wouldn't do.
See, I was always a very aggressive parent. I was always a very aggressive parent. Let me tell you something. I grew up in the era of you get your butt toe down. You get your butt toe up by disrespecting parents. But it seems like the roles have reversed. It seems like the roles have reversed. Parents want to be bullies. And I grew up in the foster care system. I grew up in the foster care system. So I've been abused in the foster care system. I've had good foster parents and so on and so forth. That's a story I don't want to go down the road with right about now, but these aren't parents anymore. They are worse than your neighborhood bullies.
And stuff. So yeah, I can understand why they say that. Because they said part of what was going on with tonight was that he just said he was done. He was tired of getting, But I tired of getting hit. Yeah, I don't have. Look how big he is compared to me. I can't hit him with nothing. I threw a candle at the wall over him. It didn't even touch him. But yeah, I can understand him saying that I was a good. I would think.
If you know this dude is bigger than you, I don't care if he's your son or not. Why are you study putting your hands on him? Why are you study walking up and running up on a man, a grown man? Somebody in the comments answer that for me. Somebody in the comments, please answer that. I'm gonna read you what Jihad's father said. I'm gonna read you what he said about this. And I don't know if Jihad and Maya had the same daddy or whatever, but I don't think so. I don't know if they had separate parents. I'm not sure. But Jihad's father, and I quote, he said, JD, that's his name, says this was no accident. She's been abusive and systematically abusive like this forever. So I want y'all to make excuses for this garbage little sisterhood that y'all have. I want y'all to make excuses for her killing her own son.
Very, very strong disciplinary women. So you guys fight regularly? Yeah, yeah. We didn't have any put his hands on me before.
Fight regularly. You hear? The cop asked her, "Do you guys fight regularly?" She said yes. Why, as a child, would you want to continuously go through that torment? Obviously, you see she's a single mother. She said she even went on to lie and say that her I'm gonna kill you and your boyfriend. Why would he have to do that? Why would he have to say that? You see how you lied? Y'all need to start paying attention. You guys as kids, stop taking your mama's word for every damn thing. Stop taking your mama's word for everything. If it's a deadbeat father, I mean not a deadbeat father, but if it's a no good father and he's turning you against his mother, against the mother, your mother, same rules apply. But this is more common with women.
But we get into it a whole lot. Verbally or physically? It's always verbally. It's never been physical. And this is the first physical time.
Detectives then confront Williams about why she took the unthinkable step of shooting her own son when he wasn't threatening her life.
So he didn't see the gun. He didn't threaten you with a gun. Why'd you pull the trigger?
Ah, good question, officer. If you didn't see the gun, or he wasn't threatening you, why'd you pull the trigger? Because you're a bum at life first and foremost. You suck at life, and you want to control the narrative. You want to control the narrative. That's all this is. Jesus. Now this child is gone for trusting in somebody that was supposed to protect him his whole life. He meant her no threat.
I mean, what were you thinking at that point? I he's gonna keep going at it, keep coming after me, keep going. Did he have his back to him like he was leaving? Yeah, he had his back with me. It was like he was leaving. He was laughing. Yeah. So at that point, it seemed like he was leaving and the fight was over. Mm-hmm.
See? See how he caught her in another lie? He said if he was leaving and and backing off, why? What reason did you have to shoot him? To try and show everybody you're a boss chick. I'm gonna stop it right there, man, because I got to get to a couple more stories today, and let y'all see that your fathers ain't the problem. Your fathers are not the problem. We're gonna stop it right there, and we'll see you back here in an hour. This has been the Disrespected Fathers podcast.